Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
It's Zach, aka Zach's Reviews. We are back again with another video. Today was All American Day. This episode is by far my favorite episode of this season. A lot happened. A lot of people's truths came out, and it was just nice to finally get some truth telling around here, and secrets finally coming out. And we have a really good episode next week, which I'm super excited for. But pretty much we start this episode off with Jordan. He's struggling. In a game, throwing the football, he gets hit really hard. He ends up getting taken out of the game because he's all dizzy and he might have a concussion. So the coach ends up sending in JJ to take over for Jordan while he's out right now, seeing if he's okay to go back into the game. And apparently JJ threw an interception, and things are going crazy. Jordan wants to get back in the game, and the person that's checking out Jordan says he might have a concussion, he can't be in the game anymore. So Asher's like, okay, let's do a trick play, and let's see if I think this will get us the touchdown to win the game. And that's exactly what ends up happening. And in that moment, he's like, crap, I'm going to be, not be able to play all the other games and even do practice. And JJ's getting the stardom, and I'm not really doing as good. And I think the reason he's not doing as well is because Simone. I feel like he has so much, focused on her, and he's not focusing on his future and focusing on... He just has so much on his plate with Simone and wanting to get the baby back. And Simone... and also with him, with the team and trying to get it all working. But I feel like he's so focused on Simone and the baby that he's really not focusing on his future and focusing on his teammates. And I feel like that's really what's holding him back in a sense. And while we're doing his journey with that, we see Spencer. It cuts over to Spencer, Chris, and I forget the new character's name, and pretty much they lose their second game. They're literally 0-2. Or literally 0-2. 2 losses, no wins, man. They're not doing good at all. He's like, Billy's like, you guys did poorly in this game. In the history of South Crenshaw football, we have never went 0-2 like this before. You guys literally tarnished our record. And he's just angry at them. He said, Chris, stop trying to act all... you're dancing around, doing your footwork and stuff, and you're not throwing the ball. And pretty much we see how he's still holding a grudge against Spencer for some unknown reason, and the other characters nicer to Chris but ruder to Spencer. It's they're not, you think they come together and then they're just not working as a team. They're not working as a unit. And we end up finding more about why Chris is, not throwing the ball to Spencer, why Chris is still acting rude to Spencer in a way. And it's because Chris blames Spencer for his injury. Literally feels like, one moment, you hurt me on the field, and now we're teammates again. And he's like, I can't trust you, it's hard to trust you. So pretty much, there's truths coming out. And the fact of it is that we learn more about how, in this episode, since he said that to Spencer finally, Spencer was able to show him why to trust him again. About Spencer pretty much putting his arm on the line for Chris, to show him that he could trust him. And we finally get a sense of Chris is now back and being a badass. But originally I was like, dude, you're being an ass. You need to fix your crap. Why are you doing this? But they sort of make sense in a way. But I don't know, it's they shouldn't be holding it back in a way. And I love the way they show it, that why they held it back, because they thought that would ruin the friendship if he would have told Spencer. But then the way it helped the friendship. That's what Grace said, he thought, maybe if he didn't tell you, or if he would tell you, it would ruin the friendship. But in the way this helps the friendship, he felt like, if he didn't tell you, it would have wrecked the friendship. And it needed to be said for things to be able to heal and be, when you hold things in, things start to happen. Hell, Spencer should know that from anybody, because he's holding in the fact that he has an injury. It's a mental injury because of Coop. And seeing how Chris overcame it by telling Spencer finally got the balls to tell Coop, I blame you. It's a mental block because of you. How many times have I told you to not get involved in something, and you literally did it regardless of who would get hurt? And I'm happy that he finally said that, because that's what needed to happen for their friendship to keep going. And now from next week's episode, it looks like, this is going to be the episode where they go to Spencer goes to his dad's cabin, and somebody said in the comments, the cabin episode was going to happen, but it didn't happen yet until it's coming up, which is next week's episode, which I'm super excited to see the episode because, more truths are coming out finally. Like, we're getting to the point of the story where truths are coming out and things start to move along. And I feel like we're going to get to the moment soon where Liv and Spencer are going to get together. I feel like that's going to happen maybe on the next episode, but I feel like it's going to happen in this season, which I can't wait to see that because, I'm team, Olivia and Spencer. So I can't wait to see that all play out. But I'm finally happy the truths are coming out, and I'm happy that I forget her name, freaking Billy's wife, I forget her name right now, I don't know why I'm blanking, but I'm happy that she finally found out that Olivia was going through her, like, she was using again. She was using pills, but she was using alcohol, and I'm finally happy that she figured out that, she was doing it, in a way, but the thing that's crazy to me is it said, I think it said no alcohol use or something on the thing. I forget why it said that or something. I don't know if she did find out or she didn't find out in a way. Because let me know in the comments if she did find out or if she didn't find out. Because it made it look like, maybe she didn't. Because when she said I was right, which was meaning, I don't know if she was right that she was using alcohol. Or, let me know down in the comments. Because I think she found out that she was using alcohol. But in a way, I'm happy that finally came out, and I'm happy that, she saw the signs, and Billy saw the signs. I'm happy that, truths are coming out with that. Hopefully she can bounce back. And I'm just happy that this was just a lot of character development in this episode. And, what really annoys me is that I was like, crap, when Jordan was talking to the coach over in, or I guess the assistant coach of, South Crenshaw, he mentions pills that I guess they're called, I forget, like they help you not throw up, and that's exactly what Jordan was taking, and right away when the assistant coach mentioned that, I'm like, oh crap, Jordan's gonna take those pills, and he's gonna, I feel like he's gonna start using that shit. And yeah, he had the nerve to yell at Asher about, you should know everything about, not taking your time and not, doing things the right way because, you did steroids and you gave the playbook. So, of course, he was rude to Asher, but Asher's like, I know when I have to live, I'm finally living up to my mistakes. And there was a moment where, at the end of the game, we see how Jordan, I guess Jordan played the game, and then Jordan came out of the game, and when he found out, that when Jordan said sorry about, me being rude to you, or I guess not, I guess it was, the game didn't happen yet, it was the practice, or actually it was to see if Jordan could come back from, it was to see if Jordan was okay to be in that night's game, and he passed it, but he took those drugs that help you not throw up. They're called, cancer-inducing, cancer-reducing throwing up drugs, or something. I forget what they're called, but they make you not throw up, and he's been taking those. That's why he didn't throw up during the drills to see if he was okay for the game, and he passed. And the coach said, Asher, you're ready. Your suspension is over. You can be in the game now. And I mean, in a way, it's so funny to me because you're going down that same path, yelling at Asher, but you're doing the same thing. And I hope that he can bounce back because Olivia, it looks like she found out that he threw up in the bathroom when she tried dumping her alcohol in the toilet. So it makes me wonder that, what's going to happen? I feel like truths are finally coming out, and I'm excited to see where everybody's characters are going to be, where their character storylines are going to go, and I'm just super excited. This was just a really, by far, the best episode of the season. And I think this is the best season by far because, we're finally getting to the point where everything is, weaving together, and we're finally getting to the point where I feel like things are, going to be going in the right direction because, Chris and Spencer are friends again. Things are working well for them. And I just can't wait to see, Jordan get off these drugs. I hope, someone calls him out for it and he stops taking them. And I just a lot of the character development, a lot of, bad things and, good things are happening. And this episode was just really good. And it seems like, the writers just, know the right are really like in the right headspace to know where the storylines are gonna go, and they do them so well. And I'm just super excited to see where the story's gonna go. This show is literally by far the best show on CW. It's so good. And not a lot of people talk about this show. And I love talking to you guys in the comments about what your theories are, and just, you know, what episode did you like, and how are you enjoying the episodes. I'm really enjoying this season. It's a really good season. And I really want to know if you guys think this is a good season. What episode is your favorite episode? What did you think about this episode? So, but if you're new to my channel, subscribe to my channel, put on those notifications, and, you know, leave a like on this video, because it helps me build on this channel. It makes me know that you guys like my videos, and me dropping these videos for you guys as quickly as I've been dropping them for you guys. And I've just been really enjoying talking to you guys. So, you know, please, if you're new to the channel, again, subscribe, put on the notifications, leave a comment on this video. I would love to have you a part of this community. You know, it's building each and every day. I'm super duper grateful for this, guys, for everybody subscribing to my channel. It really means a lot to me that people want to come on my journey of spreading love and positivity. And, you know, and just, I'm happy that everybody on here, you know, I really encourage you to follow your dreams, because, you know, life is short, and I love shows like this that are that inspire you. And All American is one of those shows that inspires you, and you go through the motions, and you always come back. Going through those bad times, you always get to the good times. And I really love this show, because I feel like it really covers everything that of real problems that are in the world, and I really appreciate it. So, you know, great show as usual. Again, let me know in the comments what you guys think about this video, what you guys think about this episode, and what you guys think about everything that's going on. Because, you know, also it's crazy to me, because also with Patience, doing the deal with Mo is crazy, because I'm kind of thinking to myself where that's going to go, because, you know, I know that Coop, I feel like, isn't exaggerating. I feel like Mo has a bigger agenda of what she's acting nice, but I feel like that's all a part of our plan, and I'm really excited to see where that's going to go, because I feel like she's doing all these favors, but in a way they're going to be in debt to Mo, and I'm excited to see where they're going to put that story in a way. It'd be crazy if this was Mo's plan of, you know, being nice to everybody and make Coop the villain. That would be interesting. So I'm wondering, I can't wait to see where this season's going to go. I can't wait to see where everybody's stories are going to go in the next episode. Again, by far, this was the best episode, in my opinion. I really want to know what you guys think. But, as always, I hope everybody has a great day, a safe day. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.